I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the war game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo, but
from the top,
nobody home. What an impact.
Oh, what a clothesline.
A consistent attack here from Jay.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
And getting smacked in the head with a chair. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
What's he got in store?
Samoan drop.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Going down low, nasty uppercut.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
He's got Jacob here.
Making his way to the top here.
Top rope. Usos splashed by Jay.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
German suplex. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. He's trying again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Right to the back.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself a tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Indy counters.
Sending with a big boot.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Nasty stop to finish it off.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
But meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Has Sami ended it there?
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines living it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
And back elbow creates separation. Face buster plants him. That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. To the sky.
Looking a little battered now.
Now Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
We've got a numbers advantage.
Uso.
And now Jimmy Uso.
That could put Tama down for good. And the tribal chief is now entering.
That was vicious. Jay can seal it here.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the War Games cage wall. Everyone is on their feet in this building. And now, from 20 feet up,
There's no way. Oh, my God. No!
he begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
He suffered the full brunt of that. Forget about the table being broken. I think he's broken.
But he can't be in any fighting shape after what we just saw. And a stop to the gut. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Really just landed it.
And Zayn looked rocked. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
The competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here.
What a way to get out of that one. Now looking at Jay.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
Springboard crossbody on the mark. That could put Tama down for good. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, launching. Oh, God.
Will Jay end this?
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. He took the worst of that impact.
Yeah, Tonga Loa showing plenty of velocity there.
Numbers about to
is necessary.
Ripping at the eyes.
Absolutely shattering the table. Incredible impact.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense.
Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This Uso and Jimmy. Uso splash!
That could put Tama down for good.
Goes tumbling into the metal floor. Not a safe place to be. Shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Jumping cover.
Here we go, your favorite call for the Blue Thunderbird. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Now it's Sikoa.
With the spine buster.
We're going to throw another back suplex into the neck breaker.
Here comes the
And Zayn getting knocked around there. And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
It can be all over for Jay.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
And a stop to the gut. And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
Oh, my God. Right to the kidney. Sami Zayn with a big boot. No doubt. Sami just ended this. Top rope. That's Jimmy. That's going to keep Sami. Sami splash.
Will Jay take advantage? We all know what he's thinking here.
What a shot. Oh, kick to the face. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Destroying his opponent. Oh, kick to the face. God.
And a stop to the gut to it.
Here we go. Jimmy going to top rope.
Splash. That could put someone down for good. Both wrists captured. And Tama Loa pulls things out.
And now here's Jimmy Uso. Northern Lights bomb.
You can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. That's disrespectful, my gosh. Crushing impact quarter. And a couple back elbows to follow.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
Manages to slip out of the way.
Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
Meanwhile, we have Sikoa. They're about to put it away. Shoulders up before two.
A muscle memory got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Roman's shoulders are down. And going for the pin. Breaks the pin. And keeps this one going.
Here's their opponent in. Belly to belly.
He's definitely been worn down. Super kick.
That's absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Top rope. Uso with the Uso splash. Jay nailed taking flight. And that can vanquish. Superman punch. There's not done yet.
Whip into the corner. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
Nasty boot by Zay.
Zay has this wrapped up.
Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Boom. But meanwhile, Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Gets caught by the explosion.
Tonga's looking to wrap this one up.
And plenty of damage continues.
Tonga executing a vicious Tongan twist.
Victory nearly in hand.
Sky high. Sikoa has his eyes targeting his big brother.
He's still reeling and more punishment is incoming.
From the top. Rapid fire Samoa drop. Insane connect with a Helluva kick. That could put Tama down for good.
Vicious headbutt.
Jimmy with a game ender. Is that all she wrote from Tonga Loa?
Superman punch by Reigns.
That is the spear.
And King Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the
Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal. Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel. I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth. The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming. Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, and a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke. Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptional. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own. Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes. There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Makes the opportunity to tag.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients. Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku
with a tongue and death grip. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Got the leg. Well-placed elbow drop.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here. Absolute dominance. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag. Oh, what a clothesline.
back elbow detours that offense.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah. Well, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls. They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Big-time offense from Haku.
Oof, pounding the breadbasket.
This is a big night for the Street.
We got a cover. Strong kick out late into the match.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count?
Turns it around. Sole of the foot hits the stomach.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Oh, look out!
The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Once more, setting it up.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Haku feeling the energy from this crowd.
And now propped up in the corner.
Oh, the headbutt.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders.
Right to the spine.
Drop. Piercing. Ooh, sharp elbow. Tom has culminated a great game plan now.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Ooh. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Oh! Oh!
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Thomas saw what was coming. Incredible athleticism. The referee becoming collateral damage. Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked. Soaring.
Big impact.
Nothing Montez can do now. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often. The Islanders beating in. Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. Fortune favors the bold. Does he have it here?
Here's a fall in this one. Caught with the double.
Shoulders down. Going for the win.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern-day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little pussy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
Grinding your way through the bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible? Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
The Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 319 pounds, Sika!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all off.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Yeah, The Rock is already electrifying the WWE Universe in this one.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Sika's cage might be a bit rattled.
He has the answer for The Rock.
And Sika is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
That's possibly the trigger for Sika to battle his way back into this.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. That's to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Agonizing. Incoming.
Headbutt!
Clothesline. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
The Rock looking to supercharge those millions and millions of fans of his.
Loving blow.
Off the ropes and...
Oh, and a big right.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here. Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope. Top rope. A suplex. A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the... Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes, the sharpshooter is applied.
He is struggling to find an escape.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
He connects with a counter.
Finally, Sika's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
That could be the spark Sika was looking for.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Effective counter. Stomping down. Working on the leg.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Arm drag reversal. The Rock showing what makes him the people's champ.
Incoming. Good Lord. Taking flight.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And now thrown back into the ring. What could The Rock be looking for? From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off. Uh-oh. About to hit. Bottom. No way Sika's getting up now.
Headbutt to the groin.
That was low. Double axe handle right on target.
Sika in a state of distress. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
Over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there. What a counter by Sika.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
That's possibly the trigger for Sika to battle his way back into this. Spinebuster. The Great One is ready to finish this off.
There it is!
Rock got it. I think it's over.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Boom! The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges.
What is he doing here? Oh no, get down from there! Get down from there! You don't have to do this!
Watch his power. Rock bottom through the table. This has gotten so out of hand. Look at the destruction done here. Not just to these superstars, but to the whole announce table.
There's nothing left of the announce table, Corey. Monitors are gone. Notes are gone. It's bedlam.
From the top!
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Sika just getting knocked around.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Boom! Nasty stop to finish it off.
We are going to see it.
Headbutt to the groin.
That was low. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Up on the shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Getting him in place, but for what?
Headed up to the top rope. This is the avalanche arm drag. Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges.
From the top.
Oh, what a landing! Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. This is a testament to the sheer fortitude it takes to compete at this high level.
No one bending, no one breaking. This has been an intense matchup. Sent straight into the barricade.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
Into the barricade.
Delivered into the barricade. decade.
Sika in a state of distress.
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
He's headed to the top now. From the top.
Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Inside out. Big offense could be coming here.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Nasty arm drag. Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock.
Sika certainly being tested here. Look at this, just what a barrage of stops.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop.
Very nice. Ooh, again.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT. And he's got he's seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Oh, no. Oh, stun gun. Sika getting picked apart right now.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Up fast. Bye, Buster.
Down hard. We could be moments away from Sika's doom. Uh-oh. About to hit the rock bottom. Sika got caught with all of it. The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. There it is, the people's elbow. The Rock got all of it. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target. Here it comes. Yes, rock bottom. Is it enough to overcome Sika? Oh, my goodness.
The Rock, can you smell it?
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges.
This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking. And The Rock is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. Oh, man, what a boot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Remarkable power being shown here. Is this one over? Is a tap out coming? And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Sika just getting knocked around.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. There it is! Pick
crushing their opponent.
Just look at the damage to Sika's face after that shot.
What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match. From the top floor.
Superplex!
The Rock taking complete control.
Sika's cage might be a bit rattled.
Up fast.
Spinebuster.
And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Here it comes.
Rock bottom. No way Sika's getting up now.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Pulled in for a belly-to-belly.
Sika getting picked apart right now.
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
The Rock left an opening for the counter. Bam! Suplex canceled that move. Got him on that turnbuckle.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is.
Finally shoved off the top.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
All the way suplex. The Great One has become relentless. Sika certainly being tested here. Stomping. Ouch. The Rock stepping through, looking for the sharpshooter. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, right to the leg. Corey, we're going to see it. The most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. People's elbow. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Oh, my God.
Sika in a state of distress.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. Tried and true strategy.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Impressive display of...
And it's just too much. Has to submit.
Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here.
Samu looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
And let's not lose. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out almost immediately.
Bold move to go for the pinfall this early in the matchup.
Oh, clothesline.
Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
Samu has to trust his instincts at this point. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is...
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Rock floats over.
Float over into the DDT. Samu falling victim to an onrush now.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience. Samu's chances are dwindling.
The cover.
And Samu's time in this gauntlet match.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go. The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Devastating flourish from The Rock and a quick pin attempt.
But the ref can't get there to start counting. This is all for nothing. He ain't getting paid by the hour.
Wrenching the arm.
DDT! Looking to catch him off guard. And that was only a one.
Tried to make short work of things here.
Bam! Ooh, bullseye!
Rock with the arm clutch into the...
And a DDT.
Up fast. Spinebuster.
It's time. It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. The people's elbow.
The Rock has this wrapped up. Is it enough? The cover.
Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
More challengers left to go. This match is an absolute marathon.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Solo Sikoa entering the match.
Family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
And Sikoa on the receiving end again.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Pulled in for a belly top. Looking for an early pin. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
He's trying to get this done fast, looking to avoid going into deep waters. Boom with a DDT.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Ooh, a cover.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
To the gut, too.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Solo's perseverance being tested.
Float over into the DDT. From the top.
Drop. Into the cover.
DDT.
Kick out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Every counter being answered with another.
This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
The Rock firing up.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
level, Mark.
He's really feeling all the... This is it! He kicks out at 2.
He just won't give up. Off the ropes and... oh, what a massive haymaker down low.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Solo has to find a way to turn things around.
The Rock.
The sharpshooter.
Tap out. Solo comes out of here.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight. Interesting. Jay has a very good chance in this gauntlet match. Kick out, and the blood is still pumping.
And he goes for the pin. Oh, quick kick out from Jey Uso. Not yet.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
There it is. The Rock got all of it.
Into the pin attempt. 2 count. That'll be the end of Jey Uso in this gauntlet match.
That's an elimination, but this isn't the end of the road. We still have 4 more entrants to go. And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
What a clothesline! Ouch! The Rock, can you smell it?
Jimmy here in a disheartening position.
And a stop to the gut. What's he looking for? Here!
Headbutt to the groin! That was low.
Absolutely unfair and unsportsmanlike. You should be ashamed of yourself for stooping that low.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Going to the cover. And the kick out.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Up high.
Oh, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Driven into the barricade. Oh, colliding with the barricade. And he slides him back to the mat.
Huge boot.
Will this be enough? And the referee stops the count before 2.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Oh, strong impact. Oklahoma slam. Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Can't prepare your face for that.
And that attack certainly took its toll. This gets close. There, payoff. Caught in a lariat. Drop kick.
to go in this one.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Is it enough? Oh, somehow. I didn't think this match was close to over.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh! Jimmy Uso is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
Yeah, Jimmy's got to figure something quick. And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Yeah, Jimmy keeps getting cut down at every move.
Up to the Rock. Tornado DDT. What will it be? Fights out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
The people's elbow.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
2. So long to Jimmy Uso. He couldn't finish the gauntlet tonight.
Another one down, but 3 more entrants remain. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And pops the shoulder up.
Optimistic thinking on that pin attempt.
Hits the drop kick.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next.
And a stop to the gut. Working the midsection there.
Pulls their opponent in.
Shoulders down for the count.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Oh, ouch. And it looked like Rocky hit a bump in the road there.
Shoulder tackle in the corner.
Maivia in a state of distress.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Then a knee right to the throat. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Up high. He fails to connect.
Just tops their opponent.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Oh my goodness.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
These two have learned each other so well. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oof. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Cover, cover. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
2 more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome.
Oh, this is interesting. Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
As we get deeper into this...
Uh-oh. About to hit.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
2 count. Oh, he kicked out.
Man, oh man, what resilience.
He's got to be running on instinct.
instinct alone.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B.
Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
And Fatu is looking for a solution.
Oh, his shoulders are down! No, he bites the shoulder before 3.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? Up fast. Buster down hard.
He thinks he has it. That's it. It's a few matches taken out of this gauntlet match.
Here they are, our final entrant in this match. And here comes Jacob Fatu, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question.
Here it comes.
By the People's Champ. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Amazing!
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. This could be it. The pin. No, he kicks out.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
What grace. Float over to the...
Over. Nice. DDT. Stop after stop after stop. A proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
And a clothesline. He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Oh, look at this. Raining right hands.
Non-stop blows.
Then a knee right to the throat.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Ah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
The Rock taking complete from the top. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
How in the world did he kick out?
Oh, an inverted atomic drop.
Very nice.
Ooh, again.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. The figure 4 is applied.
And with the submission locked in.
Figure 4 leg lock applied. They find a way out, but at what cost?
Big clothesline. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Oh, The Rock, an arm wrench right into a DDT. Rock, spinebuster.
Deep into the match, this could end it.
And The Rock gets the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your tribal chief, the final boss,
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
Fans, we are all reeling and trying to make sense of this groundbreaking announcement made earlier today by Roman Reigns. So let's take a look at what Roman had to say to the WWE Universe.
The whole world knows there's only one tribal chief, but there is a vacancy on the island of relevancy. Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Give him the details.
Yes, my tribal chief. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest day of your life. Your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is inviting you to the island of relevancy for a competition like no other before and none that will ever happen again. You have the opportunity to outlast all the other competitors. You have the chance to acknowledge your tribal chief, to worship your tribal chief, to respect your tribal chief by stepping up against all others and winning this competition on the island of relevancy, because the winner will be granted a WWE contract.
I've done all of this for you. Don't let me down.
I personally have so many questions. I mean, the island of relevancy, who are we going to see compete there? Who will win Roman's challenge and clinch a WWE contract? Heck, what am I doing here? I'm going to the island.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and you are, you must be new here to WWE. I don't know much about you or how good you are in the ring, but do you think you have what it takes to step between those ropes out there with any of the WWE superstars in that locker room? Do you think you have what it takes to go up against the Bloodline? For years now, one group has dominated WWE like no other before it. A family, a dynasty, the likes of which WWE has never seen before or ever will again. A bloodline of some of the greatest champions this industry has ever seen. The Usos, the Wild Samoans, High Chief Peter Maivia, the final boss, The Rock, and the original and only tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Allow your wise man to give you some much needed advice. If you even want to think about going up against the Bloodline or joining us, you need to get on our level. Do you think you have a chance at reaching a level of such unparalleled greatness? If you want that chance, you need to use what all new WWE superstars use when they arrive here in WWE. Your best resource as a newcomer to WWE, the Performance Center. The Performance Center has some of the best minds in the history of this industry training new talent to become future main event headliners. That could be you. What? Don't believe me? Have you ever heard of Kevin Owens, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Seth freaking Rollins? How about your tribal chief, Roman Reigns? By listening to your coaches and following the lessons those veterans demand of you, you could reach that level one day and become a WWE legend in your own right. Your career, after all, is in your hands. Once you get through everything the Performance Center has to offer, maybe you could even go toe-to-toe with the Bloodline. Or maybe stand by our side. Call Roman Reigns.